Hi everyone, this is Laura. Happy Tuesday to all. I hope you're all having a blessed day. And I am, um, for all my subbies who have been watching my last couple of videos, as you may have noticed, I have not been doing anything Christmassy just yet, and that is because I kind of got a little tired and bored and restless with the Christmas cards. So I decided to take a little break and just whip out some layouts and work on something different for a little bit. Gonna go back to the Christmas cards today though. Enough playing every now and then, and I don't know if this happens to you ladies, and this is why I have such a hard time with the minis. I get not gonna say bored because it's not boredom, but I just get tired of working on the same thing. If the project is if a, the project is rather long, I do get like I said, it's not boredom. I just get tired with it and frustrated, and especially if I'm drawing blanks. So I may, at any given moment in my craft room, be working on 6 different projects, and if I'm lucky, I get to complete 2 of them. I have many, many projects laying about that I need to finish, but um, that's a story for another day. For this layout, I used, again, was going through my stash and I found some old Stampin' Up, an old Stampin' Up paper collection that I had bought many, many, many moons ago and had not used it yet. Um, from a lady who was actually a Stampin' Up demonstrator that used to work with me, and she's no longer, well, I know I'm no longer employed there, but um, so yeah, that was quite a while ago. So real quick, I used the Martha Stewart punch around the page, and I don't recall the name of this particular punch, guys, but if you do want to know the name, just message me and I'll be happy to get you that information. So what I did was I first punched around the corners of the page of the layout, and I added these little circle blingies to the corners, and I also added a flat back pearl, and I did that to all the corners. And I don't know if you guys can see that, but the actual punch itself, it kind of punches these tiny little holes in it, which I love. So then I took a piece of pattern paper from the Stampin' Up collection, and I cut that down to 10 by 10, and I also punched around the page with the same uh, punch from by Martha Stewart. Um, I added 2 photo mats, one here and one here, and this one I cut out using my spell binders. This one I just punched out the corners using that same Martha Stewart punch. This little spot here for journaling I got from one of my little journal pads, and as you can see I have not glued this down so that a photo may go behind there. This I have from my stash, and it's some die cuts that I added a little bling to, and I also uh, for dimension I put that on some brown pattern paper, and also this red and pink pattern paper from the same collection, as well as this one over here, which is a little birdhouse with some flowers, and I just love, 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 love. And I think these die cuts came from the K and Company handmade collection, but I'm not absolutely sure because it was gifted to me. I have a big bling swirl here that I added some uh, rhinestone hearts to, and some circle rhinestones, as well as these pretty little red blingy flowers. And I distressed everything with vintage photo. over here and over here, I added some doilies, and I don't know if you guys can see that. Oh, I guess I should just try to put the camera up. So I added some doilies here that I also distressed with the fire brick red and also some vintage photo. This little swirl here is a Sizzix die that I have that I colored with some perfect pearls, and it's the red one. I think it's called Real Red or Forever Red. And I added some of these little tiny ribbon red roses that I had in my stash. These are actually photo corners that I had, but I didn't want to use them as photo corners, so I just used them as embellishments for the swirl. And as you can see, I just tore this pattern paper as well, and I distressed it all, and I just layered it underneath. And this green piece of cardstock, this is actually a background stamp that I have um, from Hero Arts, and I just stamped in vintage photo. I just stamped the background stamp there on that piece of cardstock because I thought it went really nice with the paper collection. And over here I have a little heart charm that I hot glued on, and over here I have this two big pretty Prima flowers that I also hot glued a butterfly sticker to, and this is from my stash as well. And it's more like a vellum type of silvery butterfly. You really can't tell, um, but it has like these metallic silver colors on it, and I love, love, love it. And it has a little pink brad in the center, and that came like that. Oh, and I also put some rhinestone circle blingage here and up here on the corners as well. So yep, guys, working on another layout. I think I'm going to start doing my Christmas layouts now. Usually I don't do Christmas layouts till after Christmas when I develop some photos or find some old Christmas photos, but not too sure. Might start working on some Christmas stuff, might not. So this is my project that I've been working on. I hope you all like it. I hope you're enjoying your Tuesday afternoon, and I hope you all have a blessed day. Thank you so much for watching, and leave a comment if you wish. Have a blessed day. Bye now.